It's been a while, guys. Just go ahead and share this quickly. Hope you guys are doing well. All right. It has been a minute. Morning. I am recording this live from Minnesota. I'm at my in-laws' house in Lakeville, Minnesota, and I wanted to tell you guys that it's been a wonderful trip. There's a huge Nigerian population, for those who are wondering, in Minnesota that I invite all of you to tap into. I want to go over some of the top core cities out here with a high concentration of the Nigerian population. So you have New York City, that's a major one. Talking about cities with a high concentration of Nigerians that Nigerians abroad, Nigerians at home can tap into, export their products to. So New York is number one. Los Angeles, California is number two. You have Baltimore, Maryland, number three. You also have, obviously, you can't forget Texas. So you have Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. So Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, and you have Chicago. What else? Pennsylvania, Boston. These are all top cities. For those who are looking at advertising either on Meta or Google Ads and you're looking to reach Nigerians, these are the cities where you want to focus your advertising in. Those cities that I mentioned. New York, Los Angeles. Las Vegas has very small amount of Nigerian population. We don't really have a lot of people in Las Vegas, but Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, the Twin Cities, that's another one. Nearly 17,000 Nigerians live here in Minnesota. So before I get it started into what I want to share with you guys, how is your business? We are approaching Q4 of 2024. I know a lot of you are doing amazing things, and I highly believe that more and more of you are going to start scaling up, meaning you have to start raising the floor. You have to start raising the standards as far as business is concerned. Um, that's the only way to grow. You got to start raising your standards and raising your floor. Okay. So, wherever it is that you're watching from, you are watching me for the first time. My name is Richard Mbariket. I'm the founder of Mbariket Ventures. We are a US Nigeria exports platform. Um, and I'm currently on vacation in Minnesota. I'm going to be here until tomorrow, and then we head back tomorrow with the family. But I wanted to take this opportunity, guys, to tell you about 2026 and what we are doing starting in January 2026. We are bringing the first ever Mbariket Export Conference to Nigeria. I don't want to date this content because we're going to be moving throughout Nigeria, like throughout multiple cities in Nigeria, starting with Lagos. So the first one is going to be in Lagos in January. We've already secured the dates. It's going to be January 24th, 2026. So the Mbariket Export Conference is essentially an extension of the Mbariket Export mentorship that we've been doing over the last few months that has been very, very successful. We mentor Nigerian entrepreneurs on how to access the United States market. And as you guys know, we are redefining exports. Export is not just sending products out, it's also bringing investment in. So we are looking into like tourism. Tourism is great. Anytime that Nigeria is able to present itself as a tourism destination, that is considered exports. When you have Nigerians in the diaspora returning home to invest in Nigeria, whether they're building, whether it's in construction or commercial and residential buildings, anytime there's an inflow of capital from the diaspora into the Nigerian economy, that is considered an exportation, and that's considered exports. So we are on a mission of $100 million in export revenue by 2028, and we mean that. And how are we going to accomplish that? We are going to be looking more into partnerships. We're going to be partnering with government agencies. We're looking, or we welcome partnerships with government agencies. We welcome partnerships with the private sector. We welcome partnerships with regional institutions in Nigeria. Anyone that's in aligned with um, non-oil exports, getting Nigerian products out, bringing investment into the country. We welcome partnerships with those people. So we are really on a mission here, guys. You guys can see things are changing even on the platform. Starting in September of this year of 2025, we are going to be increasing the price of our mentorship. We are also going to be raising the price of advertising on the Mbariket platform because we want to be able to start offering more. We look at our advertisers more like brand partners. Like, how can we integrate them into our content? How can we integrate them into projects that we have going on in the future? Those are the sort of partnerships that we are looking for. We are we really do appreciate everyone that's been advertising with us over the past few months, but we want to start focusing on fewer advertisers so we can offer a better service and better value to fewer advertisers, if you know what I mean. So I want to invite you, visit mbariket.com. We are currently working on the landing page for the Mbariket Export Mentorship in January. So check it out. Register now. There's early bird registration going on right now on Mbariket.com. So we have the early bird registration fee. And then once that expires, we then are going to roll into the standard registration fee. So I really encourage you guys to check that out. This is an opportunity for you to network with other entrepreneurs in the export value chain, see what others are doing. I get to come in and see you guys in person. The online mentorship has been a success. It's been great. A lot of people are benefiting, they're seeing value in that. And now it's the time for us to bring it live and in person to Lagos, Nigeria, Victoria Island, starting in January of 2026. yeah. I'm looking at Kate right now. I don't know if she wants to. I don't think you want to join this. Or you good? Yeah, you have to mic up though. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's been a while that we've done this. It's just because we've been so busy. We have a lot of moving parts right now that's going on in our business. Um, and that's as a result of just great things happening in our business. And yeah, so we haven't really been rolling out the live consistently like we've done in the past, but we are going to start getting back into that after this vacation. Like I said, we return on Sunday, and we are getting back on the saddle. We're getting back on the horse with the live content. Um, Soon thereafter, though, in the next couple of weeks or 3 weeks, Kate is going to be going back to school. As you guys know, she's in 2 weeks she's back. She's an educator. She teaches math at a high school. So it's going to be mostly myself um, in the next, let's say, 2 or 3 weeks going forward with the live. But anytime that she can join us and participate in the live session, we definitely will welcome that. So, I don't know how you want. How do you want to move? Let me move over to you. Jeanette. Actually, let me show you guys. Before I bring in Kate into this, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of show you guys some of this. Look at the homes over there. Like real estate right now is a big deal in Nigeria. A lot of Nigerian architects and designers, they generally travel abroad and bring in some architectural and design ideas. Like here's another idea right now. I like this a lot. These are planters on the patio railing that some of you can integrate into your design. This patio right here. Things you could integrate into your design. It's Kate right there. This is a deck. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a little tour and then I'm gonna come back, okay? So what do you guys think of these? Something you could integrate into your design. Nigeria can be so concrete, meaning everything has to be built with concrete and gravel and rocks and sand, but you could do something like this. Integrate something like this into your building. I want to show you guys more of green grass, water fountain. So this is a story building. You call it duplex in Nigeria as a top and a bottom. So yeah, I just announced, babe, this is Mrs. Mbariket right here. Yeah. So anything you want to add? Anything you want to say?
No, I'm excited about everything that's coming. I'm excited about the conference. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have fun. Um, Wish I could go. We'll get there though.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, excited about our new products. Got exciting rest of 2025 and 2026. It's moving forward.
We're going to be ending 2025 very strong and starting 2026 even stronger.
Yeah, agreed.
We are also going to be amplifying. We're also going to be amplifying the mentorship as well.
For sure.
a lot of people are finding value in the export mentorship. And remember, it's not exclusive to people who are only producing and exporting products. If you have a service, if you are a service provider, for instance, you are a contractor, building contractor, or you are a consultant, there are so many Nigerians in the diaspora that could use your expertise. And they will pay you for your knowledge because there's so many there. I'm telling you, things are changing. People are returning home to establish a future for themselves and their families. So, like I've told you guys before, the abroad of today is not the abroad of 2 or 3 generations ago. People are living abroad, they're working hard, they're launching businesses, but they are also facing Nigeria. They are also looking for things to do back home, and they are going to need help. They are going to need professional services. They are going to need a lawyer. They are going to need business professionals that's going to help them set up their businesses. They're going to need people that's going to help them set up bank accounts. They're going to need someone to help guide them on how to reintegrate into the Nigerian system. Because some people are so far gone. They're so far gone. They've been abroad for 20, 30 years and they want to return back home, but they don't know where to start. And that is where you come in with your expertise. So you look at exports as anything that you can do that can draw in investment into Nigeria. Every time that you help somebody in the diaspora set something up in Nigeria, establish something in Nigeria, that is part of the export value chain. Because that money that they're bringing in is being funneled into the Nigerian economy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say too, the mentorship is really helpful for just getting focus. Where should you be focusing on in your business? How should your advertising be going? Who are you targeting? Who is your customer? And Rich is really, really great at getting you as the mentee and the business owner to answer those questions. Because if you can't answer who your customer is, then you don't have a business. You need to be able to figure out who you're marketing to. And do you have to go through everything, or can you focus on 1 or 2 products and not all the products, or be the um the the person of knowledge. What's the word I'm looking for? Be the expert in a content. You don't have to be the expert
Subject matter expert.
in every single content subject matter. And Rich is really good at getting you to focus on, okay, this is what I need to focus on. This is what I need to harness all my energy in. And that's been one of the top comments, I think, from our mentees, which is really great.
It's also like what is it that they're optimizing for? Like most entrepreneurs don't really know.
Right.
Like they don't really know. And I've said this before in multiple posts that I've put out there. Majority of the entrepreneurs that I've spoken to, they are running multiple unrelated businesses, or even in some case, even if it's just a business in one value chain, they're running multiple verticals in that business, and it can be very, very confusing when there isn't a structured, focused pathway. You know what I mean? It's all about your framing. It's like, what is your framing? Are you trying to do 10 things all at once? What can you do better? Because that's what people actually buy into. Right. They are buying into your expertise. They want a specialist. Like if I am hurting, I'm going to go look for a doctor to fix that. I'm not going to look for a doctor that also does real estate, that also is also a musician, that's also a pastor, that also wants to be an accountant. People want people with specialized skill set. So obviously the advice is figure out what you can do better than anybody else out there in the marketplace and honing on that. Continue to craft, honing on your skill set. That is what sells. That is what drives interest in whatever it is that you're offering. If you are all over the map, not only are you confusing yourself, but you're also confusing the buyer. You understand what I mean? It's like you walk into a hardware store. You don't walk into a hardware store and then there's also a pharmacy inside there. It just doesn't work like that. I know people want to, eventually you are going to diversify your portfolio. Eventually you are going to expand your offering. But at least for the first few years, stick to one thing. If you are in the fashion space, and there are so many categories in the fashion space, do you want to do jewelry? Do you want to do clothing?
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? Do you want to, things like that is what I'm talking about. You can't do jewelry, and even though it's still in the fashion value chain, you can't do jewelry and also try to do clothing at the same time. Pick one and master one first before you expand into the other. So these are some of the core principles that we teach. It's not just, oh, go and buy something, mark it up, put it on the internet and start selling. It doesn't work like that. If you do that, you're just one of the millions of people who are doing the exact same thing. You want to differentiate your offering by specializing in one thing. Okay. So once again, before we go, the Mbariket Export Conference 2026. Get on mbariket.com. Check out the landing page. Register early. So that way you don't have to pay for the standard fee. It's going to be a one-day conference, bringing the mentorship live and direct, in person to, 40. We are only limited to 40 entrepreneurs. That is the capacity of the room, the conference room that we're renting is a maximum of 40. So getting now, don't wait, save up that money if you have to.
And you said where it is?
It's going to be in Lagos. Currently, it's going to be at the Federal Palace Hotel in Lagos, January 24th, 2026. And I look forward to seeing you live and in person in Lagos, Nigeria. We are so excited to bring it to you guys.
It's going to be exciting.
All right, guys. Just wanted to put this out there. And I can't wait to, I'm loving the weather in Minnesota right now. I'm not going to lie to you. But I can't wait to get back home and hit the ground running again.
Yeah.
All right. From my family to yours, guys. We will be in touch soon.
All right. Mbariket.com. Bye.